Okay, 3 minutes here, quickly. Here's a trust. It says, Yehuda Ferris was a trustee of this man's trust. He died 5 years ago of cancer. The first trust says, give 25% of 1810 Grand Street to sibling, sibling, and sibling. Okay, then Ferris comes up with another trust when the man was in a coma right before he died. Nevertheless, that trust says $30,000 to each sibling, sibling, and sibling. And then it says if payments are not made within 9 months, they shall become a lien on 49% of the settlers' interest in $2 million, 1810 Grand Street in Berkeley, and shall incur interest rate at the legal rate, 10%, until paid, right? That's what it says right here, and then it says it again. So, but then fast forward, look at this. The same guy who wrote the trust, now the date is, God, it's hard to see that. It is March 14th, 2024. I'm going to have to redo this. March 14th, 2024. There you go. And it says, the remaining balance in the trust for the beneficiaries is $65,000. It says, look at that. It says, the remaining funds available for distribution to beneficiaries as of March 2024 is approximately $65,000. But wait a second. The trust says that they're supposed to get $30,000 each. And he died in 2020. And now in 2024, wait a second, it says $65,000 each. So the house was worth, he owned half of a $2 million house, and he had $85,000 in the bank. So how in 2020, the three siblings, elderly Jewish people, are supposed to get $30,000 each plus interest, but now there's only $65,000 left. Now wait a second. Look at this beautiful house right here. It says house sold on June 15, 2022, 34 Truro Center Road in Truro, Massachusetts. Guess who bought it? The trustee. Look at this. It says Yehuda Ferris and his wife Miriam Ferris. They bought the house. Here it says and it says here, second home mortgage. It says in a $1.1 million. And now look at this. This is the latest from the trust. It says the trustee made $57,000. $57,000. But the three elderly Jewish siblings, they never got a dime. They got $4,000. So why is this Rabbi Yehuda Ferris, Chabad of the East Bay, for 45 years, why didn't he give the siblings their money? Why is it that there was $1 million in property and now there's $50,000 left 5 years later and they didn't get anything?